affirmation, inspiration, and mindful journaling prompt. I'm reading from my book, Inner Affirmation Inspirations. You can get this on Amazon or my website. And today we're on Inspiration 53. I spend time on activities that create harmony. In your busy life, it can get easy to be caught up in activities that create stress and chaos. But when you focus on activities that create harmony, you can find a sense of peace and balance in your life. It means recognizing that your time and energy are valuable. That by spending that time and energy on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, you create a deeper sense of harmony within yourself and the world around you. When you focus on activities that create harmony, you can live a life that is aligned with your values and passions. It means recognizing that you have the power to choose how you spend your time. And I would also add here, you also have the power to choose who you spend your time with. Now, of course, you can't choose who when you have children because you're taking care of your children, but you get to choose. You get to choose how you spend time. And what does that mean to be in harmony? Because it talks about that here, right? When you focus on activities that create harmony. All right, so what does that mean exactly? I would say that to be in harmony means to feel calm and peace and balance. And if I'm doing things that make me feel calm and peaceful and balanced, even joyful, those, I'm going to feel like I'm in harmony. I am in harmony with my own well-being. I'm doing things that are in harmony with my values, meaning they are in alignment with my values. And think about what harmony means in music, right? Harmonious sounds. They may be different, right? But they fit together. They are in alignment. So when you're doing things that are in alignment with your values, with your emotions, then you will be in harmony and everything else will feel easy. When you are forcing yourself to do things that are not in alignment with your values, then that creates stress and anxiety and chaos. I was telling a friend of mine the other day when I worked at an agency at one point, and I was in charge of the strategic services department. Basically, we analyzed where people were spending their marketing dollars in terms of what events they were going to, and we would make recommendations on if they needed to change that or do different events or adjust, whatever, those types of things. And our department was highly valued by the customers and the account executives that used it, because our goal was to have those companies be in harmony with their spend and their resources and reaching their target audience. And there was twice when I was asked to help a new customer that I said no to because I just couldn't do it. And I'm not going to say who they were, but it was enough that I had to go to my boss and say, I don't feel good about providing my services, which are very valuable, to these companies that whose values are not even close in being alignment with my own. And that's not to say I didn't do it for lots of other people, like, faucets and finance services and like there were lots of tons, hundreds, thousands of people that I did that work for, but I couldn't do it for these two because it was so far from my own personal values that I couldn't do it. And I didn't get fired for it. Thankfully, my boss was very appreciative of my standing up for myself and my department. And we didn't do that work for that customer. And I was in harmony because I knew that was the right thing to do. So that is just an example of how you can stay in harmony. Some of you might not feel like you have the ability to say that. I'm not going to lie, I was a little scared both times that I said it, that I might get fired because I refused to do work for somebody. I didn't. And I maintained my integrity, and I was in harmony. Find an example of your own. It doesn't have to be work related. It can be with people. I've chosen not to associate with certain people because they are not in harmony with my beliefs. It's easy. So your prompt for today is, how can I focus on activities that create harmony? So perhaps instead of thinking about things that you don't want to do because they're not in harmony with you, find things that are in alignment with your beliefs and your values. Journal about that. Put what you journal in the comments. I'd love to see it. Have a lovely day.